Hi friends, like everyone, I also like to trade in Bank Nifty, but in the live market, we can never predict the movement of Bank Nifty index. It will be very wild moves. Bank Nifty always takes very wild moves. That is 1000 points to 2000 points movement in single day. In this video, I want to show how we can predict it to some extent. It is always only reasonable, but not complete absolute. Okay. This video is only for educational purpose and for learning. I'm not a SEBI registered market advisor. And let's start. For this, from my experience, I want to say you have to go through these three basic sites: niftyindices.com, moneycontrol.com, and tradingview.com. Okay. Now, first go to niftyindices.com. In the niftyindices.com, in the indices tab, you can go to sectorial indices. There you can find Nifty Bank. Okay. In the Nifty Bank, if you drag down, you can see financial services. If you double click, you will get the components of Bank Nifty. The total components of the Bank Nifty consist of 12 banks, out of which the main leading bank is HDFC Bank with 27.56%. Why we should know all about this? Because we should know where bank nifty derive its value, from where bank nifty derive its value, from which stock. Okay, the interesting fact is here the bank nifty consists of 12 stocks, but out of which only 6 stocks constitute about 91%. I want to show you that. Okay, I just minimize this. I drag here. I just open the calculator, and you can see the HDFC Bank amounts to 27.56%, plus ICICI is the second leading heavyweight, that is 22.91%, and the third is SBI, the public sector leader. It amounts to 12.42%. The next is Kotak Mahindra, 11.77%. Then after it comes Axis Bank, 11.49%, and the least Indus Bank, 5.2%. You can see here just the 6 banks amounts to 91% weight of the Nifty Bank. So Bank Nifty weights 91% only from these 6 banks. Here, these weights are updated on the last trading day of every previous months. They will be constant for every month, and these weights will be updated on the last previous day. For example, for the month of September, these weights will be updated on the last trading day of the August, and they amount good information. This ratios gives good amount of information and helps us to understand the movement of HDFC Bank. 1% amounts to what is the movement in Bank Nifty. Okay. Uh, Now let's go. Okay, it's all about the weights. Now let's go to how we should. First, we know that there are 6 banks that amounts to major weight, out of which 4 banks weight almost decide the movement of Bank Nifty. So, in Jiroda, first you open the chart. Okay, I go for chart, and I delete all these drawings and also all the indicators. Okay, and I change this theme to day for better view. Now in the display section, if you go to multiple charts, you can at a time make 4 charts. Click it here, you type HDFC Bank NSC, ICICI Bank, SBIN, Kotak Mahindra. Done. You get the layout of 4 charts in one screen. You see here. I'll just make everything day setup. Okay. You can see here. Today the HDFC Bank shoot up 20 points almost from its day opening. Okay. Now go and check in money control how money control is helpful in this analysis. Here in the search bar you're going to type Nifty Bank. Okay. So here you get, and you go for contribution. Yes, this is really helpful in the live trading session to make your decisions to go long or short in the future, or to buy a specific call option or put option, or underwrite a specific call option or put option. Here you can see today the heavy weight of Bank Nifty, HDFC Bank itself contributed 143.90 points. Here you can see today the Nifty Bank is up by 142 points. Now the time is 12 p.m. And I want to give this in live example. So I was taking in the trading day. So it is now you can see live. It is 150 points, out of which HDFC Bank itself contributed the index movement of 143 points. ICICI Bank contributed 30 points. Axis Bank contributed 10 points. It amounts to 143 plus 30, 173 plus 10, 183. But it is 150, right? So which is the bank that is dragging the index down? It is the Kotak Mahindra Bank. It is dragging down. It is contributing in a negative way of almost 18.60 points. And the next dragging is Indus Bank. It is 5 points down. And Federal Bank, Bandhan Bank, IDFC Bank are very small constituents, and their movement is not going to affect much in the Nifty Bank. So whoever wants to do trading in the Bank Nifty, they should have this setup. They should know what are the banks that is contributing to the movement of Nifty Bank. Is this the heavyweight? Is this the leading stock? If this is the leading stock, then Nifty is going to make a very big move. So in this way, we can almost predict the every minute to minute movement. And why we should have this multiple chart setup? By just observing in the multiple chart setup, you see you can go for a 5 minutes view in every bank. These are the top 4 leading heavyweights of Nifty Bank. Okay, so you can see here on the 13th August, this stock HDFC started at 1500 and almost shoot up 20 points intraday. You can also see the SBIN. Okay, the intraday started at 427, but it has been dragged down Again, it went up and dragged down. So here you can see the SBI contribution is just 1.78 points for the Nifty Bank, whereas HDFC Bank itself contributed 150 points. You can see here the HDFC Bank, if make 1%, it amounts to 15 rupees. Today, the HDFC Bank moved 1%, that contribute itself 150 points. So what if you want to trade in Nifty or Bank Nifty, you should understand where these indices derive their value from, which stock, and how we can capture their movements in the live market to make decision. The only leading contributor to the Bank Nifty today is we all seen HDFC Bank. Even ICICI Bank is not a great; it's just gapped up, and it was consolidated for a long time here at this 705 price range. Even the Kotak Mahindra Bank is just dragging down. Okay, okay, on 8th August at 9:40, it was around 1784. Later, it was shot down or come down to 1774. Now, to do trading in the Bank Nifty, we have to make another multiple chart setup. That is, go to display, take two charts. Here you're going to take Bank Nifty, the current month future, and Bank Nifty indices. Here you see. Okay, done. I just want to remove all the studies. Yes. Okay. You see, now we understood that Nifty consists of 12 stocks, and the movement of these 12 stocks in cash market and their value is what reflected in Bank Nifty monthly future. And from the monthly future, the Bank Nifty index derive its value. The most important thing is here you have to add one study, that is volume for the futures. For options, there will be no volume indicator, volume chart. Okay, and you have seen that the 13th August 9:15, there is a good spike in the volume. There is a good buying. See, the Bank Nifty from 36,100, it shoot up to 36,236 in just a matter of minutes. This analysis is very important because this is happened only because of HDFC Bank. If we have this setup and for trading, and this is the way of analyzing, you will be very successful. You will be very good at making your decisions, and you also know which bank is contributing to this specific index, and is it the heavyweight or not. Only when heavyweights contribute, the indexes rallies. When the DIIs, domestic institutional investors, or FIIs, foreign institutional investors, whether they want to make the rally or they want to bring down the index down, they only focus on these heavyweights of HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, SBI, Kotak Mahindra, Axis Bank, and Indus Bank. But the first four banks are sufficient for them to make a move. Once if they want to make good rally in the index, they just go to the cash market and they buy this leading banking stocks, HDFC, ICICI, SBI, Kotak Mahindra, and that translate the Bank Nifty futures to move ahead, and this is reflected in the indices. This attempt is to make you understand that the index value is derived from its future, and the futures value are derived from the equity stocks in cash market. Thank you. It is helpful for you, and I am feeling it is helpful for you. Thank you very much.